You're the worst Superman. It's like the son of
it's
Bizarro.
like, I get the sun, and then I like do nothing, and then but then once I recover from the hangover, then it's like, okay, I'm stable again. I can draw again, and get back to it.
Yeah,
just take a little break.
But no, like, listen, everybody has those moments. I've had those moments before, but every time it happens, it always feels like the end of the world. Maybe that's just me being dramatic.
No, probably, but I do it too, man.
Yeah,
like, it's like, like every time that happens, it's not like I go, I can't draw worse shit right now. I'm gonna go get drunk. It just kind of happens.
Yeah.
And like, because really what happens is like, I can't draw shit right now. I'm just never gonna draw again.
Right. But then even worse.
That's what leads to the drinking.
I had this weird psychological injury in my hand.
Psychosomatic shit.
So now I'm thinking like, oh no, my career is over. All these plans that I had, they're like done because my hand hurts. So that's an extra layer to this, but it's like I would say, you know what, like what's her face from Finding Nemo?
Dory.
Dory said it best, man. You gotta just keep swimming, and you gotta keep going, man. Like, but definitely if something's holding you up, like back away. It's okay to back away, and just come back another day, but. You gotta keep going, I had to do those Michael Jackson, and I'm really happy with how they turned out, man. I posted on social media. They got like 20 likes, which is awesome for me.
On that advice, like I like Mike's example better of going and drawing something else. I've never thought about that,
else, man.
Yeah, like
draw something
going off and drinking, maybe it's not healthy for you.
Yeah, I mean,
it's fun. But
listen, I drank too, but I think that you also have to be productive while being destructive.
Yeah, not me. I'm full destruction. I'm right. Burn it all.
I mean, listen, those are two methods.
Yeah.
But definitely keep going, man. And I'm so pleased with what I was able to accomplish today, and I'm happy I was, because if we did the podcast yesterday, oh my God, it would have been doom and gloom. F everything. F this podcast. I'm leaving, and just run out.
Yeah, you would have experienced Mike how he usually is. He's in an oddly good mood.
But you know why I'm in such a good mood?
Why is that?
Because I'm doing what I want to do.
Oh.
I'm gonna tell you something, like that's major, because I got into animation because I loved making cartoons, man. But when you're making cartoons that you don't want to make, it's soul crushing.
It's true. It's true. Like, I'm actually enjoying what I'm working on right now.
Yeah, dude, the show you working on sounds dope.
Yeah.
A show that I actually tried to get on.
Yeah.
But they totally gave me the Heisman. We're like, out of here.
Yeah, I don't know how much I can say, so I'm just not going to say anything about what I'm working on. No details, but yeah, like, I'm enjoying it. Like, it's interesting, just, was it last night? No, night before last night. I was working on this one shot, and I worked on it. I'm working overtime right now, so I was working on this one shot all day because it's a priority shot. You know how that goes, where you can't go jump to another shot because you gotta get this done. It has to
get done, yeah.
And I was just like working on it all night, got burnt out, but kept going. Like, gotta make these fixes. And I was just like, got to that point in the night where garbage lines, and similar to when, like you were saying, that how you were feeling, but not quite the same. It was just that you've worked so much on it, you can't do it anymore.
Right.
So finally, end of the night, I was just like, I left it the way it was, going, this is good enough to turn in. I'm not too proud of it, but at least it'll get in.
Yeah.
Went home, slept, went back in, and like 10 minutes made it look great.
Yeah,
and felt so good about myself after that. So proud all day.
Dude, that's the thing. Like, burning the midnight oil isn't like as great as people would think it is.
Yeah.
Especially when you're working in animation.
Yeah.
You just gotta do so many drawings and just so much activity and stuff going on. It's good to be fresh.
Yeah.
You know?
That I found. Yeah, getting that good night's sleep, and I knew it. I knew when I was doing it that that's how it was going to be, but at the same time I was like, well, I gotta figure as much out as possible right now until my brain was just fried, and then come back the next morning, get it done, and first take approval.
First take approval. That's
approval.
What I'm talking about. High five.
Yeah.
Over the mics.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
For everybody who's not in animation.
Explain. You want to explain the first take approval?
Yeah, like, so getting a shot approved is like, you feel just golden.
Right.
Feel like you're taking a golden shower.
Notes suck. What? Did you say golden shower?
Oh, is that not as fun for everybody as
Stop
it is for
it.
me?
Think of the children.
But you go and you usually do what are called dailies, where you look at everybody's stuff up on a big screen TV, and the director sits there and they either give you notes.
I just want to say that not every studio does this.
Not every studio, but
as a matter of fact,
the studio I work at does this, where we look at everybody's work, and then you either get notes from the director or it gets approved, which means it moves on to cleanup. And that's a good feeling. But to get your first take or first version approved is just, you feel really good about it.
It's really good. It's rare for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Not for me, though. I got a lot of first...
I
got a lot of first take approvals. I'm just saying, Now,
here's the thing, though. Like, it depends on the shot.
Right.
Sometimes you're like, yeah, of course that's getting a first take approval. If it's just like a person talking and it's just a headshot and whatever. But this was the characters talking, full body animation, by the way. Full body animation. Person's talking, they point, and then they start to walk.
Whoa! So there's a walk cycle involved too.
Yeah, not a full walk cycle, but they start a walk into a full walk, which
that's enough.
Which is
that's enough.
Yeah.
That's a lot going on. That's a lot of moving parts.
It is.
But you was having trouble. You went home. You slept on it. You came back fresh.
Yep.
And you knocked it out. So what did we learn? Don't go to art school.
It's pointless.
Don't go to art school. F bridges. F all the bridges. Definitely Tom needs to make his comic into a film.
Yeah.
But also keep going. If you hit a wall,
keep going. Either
if you gotta walk
get into
away
a bender,
and do something. If you gotta
don't go on a bender, not get into a bender.
Don't go on a bender. If it happens,
or draw Michael Jackson. I gotta think drawing Michael Jackson.
Draw any celebrity you want. Practice. Do what you gotta do. Get some rest. Step away and come back to the project with fresh eyes, man. That's what you should take away from this podcast. That's what I took away from this podcast. This is Mike McCraw.
And this is Tom McDonnell. Ease In Podcast. That's one word. Ease In Podcast at gmail.com.
Spell it for the people that have a hard time with the autocorrects and whatnot.
Ease In Podcast. That's spelled EASEINPODCAST at gmail.com.
That's what's up.